community psychology, ecological model and potential to tackle social injustice. Applying ecological model to tackle social issue. Community psychology is the field that thoroughly studies human interactions and their influence on the functioning of the whole community. Furthermore, it is also based on social issues, organizations, and circumstances that might considerably impact people, groups, and society on the whole. Still, community psychology shares numerous theories central to the initial subject. For instance, Kelly's ecological approach is based on human interactions and adjusting to social settings that are utterly unusual for them. As a result, James G. Kelly proposed 4 principles that are principal to analyzing human behavior in social environments, such as independence, cycling of sources, adaptation, and succession. To be more exact, interdependence seems the essential principle of Kelly's theory, which implies that change in one component of an ecosystem can change relationships among other components of the system. In other words, even a tiny alteration might lead to a considerable enhancement or, on the contrary, diminution of a social situation. It can be concluded that the notion is presented as a process that occurs in the community and intervention leading to further change in settings. Consequently, this theory might be employed in school settings to reach the interdependence of the whole class. For instance, it is clear that sometimes children are not engaged in the lessons of handwork. Thus, they opt for using their smartphones rather than creating crafts with their hands since it seems tedious to them. However, it can easily be changed by setting the assignments that involve using discarded materials like fabric or plastic. Teachers should encourage children to create useful handwork that they might further use in their homes or for their comfort. Namely, children can make a handbag from fabric pieces or build a storage box from plastic. It is obvious that children will be seen as a group during such lessons since their interactions will be increased. Remarkably, they will seek the needed materials from their classmates or simply opt for combining their efforts to create an excellent handcraft. Overall, it might be concluded that the enhanced plan of handcraft lessons at school clearly displays environmental support, including social activities and selfless attitudes. Community psychology's potential to tackle social injustice. To begin with, community psychologists' main aim is to increase the quality of individuals' lives along with battling injustice and power distance in communities and society on the whole. To be more particular, the field's emergence is mainly based on a concern for social injustice. In addition, researchers from this field mostly focus on filling the gap between the current state of affairs and an idealized version of society. Community psychology has the potential to tackle social issues in almost any setting, including school. Therefore, psychologists can enhance the condition of early developed children and provide them with appropriate learning methods. For instance, they should focus on enabling their full access to the literature and textbooks designed for early childhood development. Community psychology can also contribute to reaching social equality and provide children with proper protection and education in establishments. Overall, since genius children are always perceived as something unusual and are not supported by their peers, community psychology can enhance and eliminate discrimination towards them. In other words, researchers can create specific conditions and learning settings to provide early developed children with comfort and high-quality education.